Sit up straight. Fix your hair. Smize at the camera. Can you do that for me, Luna? Smize. No, the camera over there. Smize. There we go. There we go. She's a performer. She's been watching. She knows. Hi, I'm Lindsey Stirling, and this is my pet tail. And this is my beautiful little dog, Luna. So I named her Luna after several things, one of which is that I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. And Luna Lovegood is one of my favorite characters. Nerd, we're both nerds. And secondly, I love the moon. And my most recent album is actually called Artemis, and it's named after the goddess of the moon. My dog is named Luna, so obviously I have an obsession of sorts with like astrology and stars and the moon. And so about 4 years ago, I actually had a really tragic experience. My best friend passed away, and I sat on my couch for a solid week in my pajamas and like wouldn't get off the couch. I was just so depressed. And one day my manager picked me up and surprised me. She's like, just wear your pajamas, we're going out. And she took me to a dog shelter. And it was honestly the first time I had genuinely smiled in 2 weeks. And I was playing with these dogs and I was like, I need to have something. I need to take care of something, and I need something to take care of me. And I had been like reaching out to different shelters searching for this, this perfect dog for me. And one day this woman sent me a photo of Luna. And in the photo, you couldn't see anything else besides she was holding the dog, and in her other hand she had a cup of coffee, and it was a vanilla latte. And the reason that is so significant is because my best friend who had just passed away got a vanilla latte every day. That was his drink of choice that he would always get on tour. He was my keyboard player. And I immediately recognized it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a sign. This is a sign that he's reaching out to me and saying, that is your dog. So I went immediately and met her, and they told me that she had been in this shelter for 20 days. And no one had taken her, and she was like getting kind of to the end of her stay. And she's like a perfect dog. She's little, she loves children. I don't know how she was in the shelter for that long, but all I can think is that she was literally saved for me by my angels, because I truly think that she was meant to be my dog. And so that's why her middle name is Latte, Luna Latte. I thought about calling her Latte, but I was like, she's a Chihuahua, I'm a blonde in LA, I can't run around being like, Latte, Latte, calling my dog. That's why it's her middle name. But, yeah, that's how I found my little special baby. She loves to just like hang out, her favorite thing to do is just like hang out with me and sit on my lap with her person. And that's kind of like me in a way. I have a very like bubbly, energetic personality, but at the end of the day, I'm not a partier. I just want to hang with like my favorite people. Well, I feel like dogs have a special sense when someone is like hurting or when someone's happy. They just know. And I remember my dad passed away about a year after I got Luna. And so I spent like several months at home in the last months of my dad's life, like helping kind of just take care of him and be with my mom. And Luna, all the time, we'd be like, where's Luna? And we'd always find her curled up next to my dad. And I could tell she just knew that he needed a little something extra, and she, more than anyone, would always find him and be curled up next to him in those last few weeks. Dogs just know. They're just special, and I just was like, she's taking care of my dad. Something about Luna is she actually is a part of the show. She comes on stage every night. And I'm gonna say, like, I'm out there playing the violin and freaking dancing, like heavy choreography for an hour and a half. People's favorite moment of the show is when Luna walks on stage. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. But I'm like, man, I work way too hard. I should have just been like a dog trainer. But yeah, Luna comes on stage. We have matching costumes. It's quite a hit. I'm that person. I'm that person that like forces their dog to match with them. Yeah, she comes out, does a couple tricks. Her newest trick that I'm so excited about and proud of is downward dog. And we both do a little mid-show yoga sesh. Yeah, it's pretty cute. She can also walk on her hind legs. So I tell her to walk on point. She'll like walk all the way across the stage, and she can pirouette. Talented. I have a very talented dog. And yeah, it's so nice just to feel like I have this little partner in crime. Like I always, that's just the kind of person I am. You know, I love my people. I love my team, my troop, and she's become one of my people. And so to get to have her in my music videos, and she's even in like my album art for my Christmas album. Like I said, she was in all the writing sessions. So she really is like a part. She's become a part of like not only my life and my family, but like my work. Like she's a part of every part of my life. Right now I'm actually on my Warmer in the Winter Christmas tour, and you know, and it was probably one of my favorite albums to make was my Christmas album. One, because I got to have this one in the studio with me every day while I made it, but also I just love Christmas music is so nostalgic. It brings you back to your childhood, and I got to experience that day after day as I worked to create something that hopefully will make other people filled with Christmas nostalgia, memories of their own. I mean, I can't think of like a specific moment, but there have been so many moments where she's been the individual that was there for me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I still get really nervous for certain shows. Like, certain days it'll just hit me and I'm like really nervous. And there's always one person that's in my dressing room, and that's Luna. She's always there before the shows. Or like, you know, times when I've been discouraged or scared, and she'll curl up on my lap or she'll curl up next to me. And, you know, it really is such a comforting thing to always have your dog that's always like, well, I like you. Even if I'm like, oh dang, I didn't do my best at that, or I'm disappointed in this, it's like, oh, well, I like you. I love you. And she just like curls up next to me and tells me everything is okay.